I'm Shay Russell for mining.com.au and I'm coming to you once again from the Gold Coast Investment Showcase. This time I am in the booth with CEO Director Jonathan Trewartha for Lincoln Minerals. Jonathan, did I get your surname right?
You did indeed.
Thank you. Did you see me stumble? I had a little panic attack about it for a
perfect.
second. All right, enough about me and my mispronunciation of names. Let's talk about the turnaround story of 2024, Lincoln Minerals. You've gone from one project to potentially 3 company-making projects. Mate, talk me through it.
Okay, so basically, the company stalled 5 years ago. 7 months ago, we came in. We basically doubled the resource for Kookaburra Gully.
Yep.
And we've also redoing the pre-feasibility at a larger tonnage. We've also got a magnetite, which Centrex used to have. Chinese spent $70 to $100 million. It's at DFS level. We're progressing that. And we've also got uranium because Lincoln explored for 2007 onwards. And we're refreshing that because uranium's hot.
This is pretty exciting. So you've got the Graphite Project, which is Kookaburra Gully. And as much as I did ask to open it and put my fingers in it, and I've been told no, we've got the actual product from your site sitting in here.
Yep.
This is awesome. So tell me how to, just for everybody who's not familiar with graphite, how does graphite from the ground end up in here?
Okay, so graphite's a very simple product. You find it in your pencils, you find it 50% of your batteries. So it's basically a very soft dig. You grind it up, you put it through flotation just like a copper, and then it goes over to China or goes to Europe. It gets refined into small round balls, and then that's how you get graphite into batteries.
While we're talking about the Kookaburra Project, before we move on to your others, I have a note here about moving into the downstream business. Is Lincoln Minerals investigating downstream opportunities in Australia?
Yep. As I said, I've been in the EU delegation last week. Critical Minerals, everyone wants companies to go downstream and provide the product. We're lucky enough to have our metallurgy so advanced. We're now going to look at doing a scoping study due in September.
This is incredible. Now, as you said, as part of your 7-month turnaround project, you also discovered that you have smatterings of iron ore. Tell me, how's your green iron project looking?
It's more than smatterings. It's 1.2 billion tonnes.
It's a lot.
And at high grade. So basically, the Chinese joint ventured with another company, spent 70, 100 million. That metal price was down. Everyone walked away. We've got it, and we're now looking for a partner because it's 600 to 1.6 billion capex. We can't do that, so we're actively looking for a partner.
Look, it's a great metal to have. And you know it's another great metal to have? Uranium. Can you go into just a tiny bit? Because it's not often that you get to have such important commodities in your portfolio.
Yeah, well, we're green energy.
Of course.
With uranium, company IPO 2007 on uranium, looked for 5 years. We've just come back, picked up their old projects. They're really good projects. There's drilling, there's grades above mining grades, and we're just progressing that as well.
Listen, I know you got off a plane from a completely different time zone not that long ago, so
thank you
so much for your time. Listen, it's great to see Lincoln Minerals go from strength to strength, and mate, I can't wait to see what happens next. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.